SoftClouds is a boutique CRM and CX applications and consulting services company based in San Diego, California. As an Oracle Gold partner, SoftClouds understands that CRM is not a specific software application. Rather, it is a strategy for doing business that includes your customer experience. SoftClouds is a leader in customer experience applications with a demonstrated track record of innovation. Our growing team consists of world-class experts specializing in hybrid cloud solutions, which integrate Oracle's CX portfolio with Oracle's on-premise systems with multiple success stories and proven industry solutions. For the purpose of this webinar, SoftClouds will focus on their Siebel multi-channel solution, featuring the integration between Siebel and Oracle Service Cloud.
Welcome everyone to our latest webinar in a series focused in on our Oracle Gold Partner relationship and our integration services around Siebel and Oracle Service Cloud solution. This particular session will discuss empowering customer experience with a Siebel multi-channel service solution. My name is Mike Downing. I'm with SoftClouds. My background has involved designing and implementing CRM solutions. These have involved both on-premise and on-demand or cloud solutions, many of which have involved Oracle products. Today we're going to look at what the service trends are with today's customer, the associated challenges, and the integration capabilities that SoftClouds can offer. We'll take a look at a couple of business use cases. We'll have an opportunity to demonstrate the integration capabilities between Siebel Call Center and Oracle Service Cloud, and then we'll handle any questions that you submit at the end. So what are we seeing in today's multi-channel, multi-avenues into the service organization that you may have set up? The majority of people attending this webinar have invested heavily into their Siebel CRM or Siebel service, and in most cases a call center solution, world-renowned as the premium call center solution. But unfortunately today it's no longer a single channel of customers picking up the phone and contacting your customer service area because they have questions or issues with your services or products. And naturally, when organizations rely strictly on call centers, you can see from the slide about the unsatisfactory level of service they typically receive. Long waits on hold. I mean, all of us have experienced this situation when calling into organizations. Request to speak with the supervisor and they're unavailable. Salesperson is not listening to what your real needs are and trying to upsell you on other products rather than resolving your issue. It goes on and on. And as you can see, it's pretty apparent that organizations, when they're asked if they think that they're providing modern, levels of customer service, they sure do believe that they are. And with the various channels or avenues into the organization, the telephone still seems to be the preferred channel, but it's more of a combination of visiting frequently asked questions on the organization's website, emailing, going outside of the organization completely, using a search engine to do whatever research and try and resolve the issue outside of actually making contact with the organization. And then if they do contact the organization, then almost preferably not to speak to somebody, but to get involved with a live chat with an individual, which in my experience, can take almost as long, if not longer, than actually speaking to somebody on the phone. Most common starting point for utilizing mobile is to start with a search engine. Then they go on to the company's site, or maybe even venture into mobile applications to see if they can download and utilize the organization's applications that they make available on mobile devices. Another avenue into the organization we haven't even mentioned yet is the social approach. And this is not necessarily limited to younger individuals. As you can see, many are on the younger end of the scale, but there's a significant number of 35-plus-year-old customers that also will venture into the social aspect, whether it's following an organization on Facebook, utilizing LinkedIn, Twitter. Many different social avenues allow access to these organizations as well. As we can see here, it's not simply enough to make more channels available to your customers, and you would naturally think that the contact center would receive less calls based upon making other channels available to your customers. But this doesn't always necessarily equate. This is due to the inconsistency or lack of frequently asked questions areas or researchable content that is definitive and answers or provides the solution that the customer is looking for. So in some cases where you may open up your organization and provide additional channels for your customers to access your organization or service area, in some cases it will drive higher phone call rates. And ironically, if you force your customers to call you after a disappointing experience using these other channels, in some cases those customers can even be more disappointed with the experience, more irritated with the traditional call center phone call issues of delays and transfers and dropped calls. So what are the customer service trends in 2016? The goal is to naturally make self-service easier to access, easier to navigate. Field service will allow their customers to control their own time, making things more efficient as they contact the organization through multiple channels, whether it's chatting, waiting for the next technician to troubleshoot their situation, or even on a call. Providing solutions that understand the typical scenario that a customer may be impacted by, and providing automatic or advice based on knowledge of their customers. Taking advantage of connected devices and knowing more of the information rather than having to tell or identify yourself when connecting with service organizations, as well as letting the devices, these smart devices, to connect automatically and be able to self-resolve the situation in some cases. And finally, consolidating all of the available solutions to make the customer experience seamless. So what does today's customer look like? What is the typical process? Initially, they may reach out, not directly to the organization, but socially, and gather as much information as possible around their question or issue. Then they may go absolutely social by potentially browsing a Facebook page. Again, not necessarily direct connect to the organization yet, and eventually sends off an email to the service organization, and then back to browsing company website and gathering more information around the product or service, potentially then back to more of a social approach using Twitter, then navigating the phone system to try and get to the right location and person to help with the query, ending up with a service agent on the phone, and finally potentially visiting an in-store sales agent if the organization has a retail availability, and then wrap up by receiving some information on their mobile device. Quite a different story than simply calling in on a single channel into the call center to get resolution to a question or an issue. So let's review the challenges that you face. Siebel certainly is the go-to call center solution companies invest in heavily, yet based on what we've just discussed, your customers are not limiting themselves to a single call channel into your service organization. With that said, the goal for Siebel would be able to track all customer contacts with the service organization, regardless of channel that they have selected or choose to utilize. Another point that jumps out at me is that we've only talked about the customer experience, positive or negative, based on how seamless your solution is to them. But in addition to that, your agents, your service organization feels the impact of unhappy customers or happy customers as well. And it is based on that is a potential to retain your valuable resources as well. So how do we provide a solution that will retain your investment in Siebel as well as provide multi-channel capabilities to your customers? So as this slide shows, we have the ability to, with the underlying Siebel call center capabilities, to layer on top of that the multi-channel capabilities for your customers to access your service center and be able to track all of those communications and transactions. Put simply, integrating together Siebel and Oracle Service Cloud allows your investment in Siebel to carry forward and modernize your omni-channel capabilities, and also modernizing the entire life cycle with your customer. What our customers are realizing is the ability to modernize utilizing Siebel and Oracle Service Cloud, providing all of the capabilities that your customers expect from world-class organizations like yours. So by taking advantage of both Siebel and Oracle Service Cloud, you are able to, without overhauling your entire service solution, you can take advantage of your Siebel investment, and by simply adding on the Oracle Service Cloud capability, provide your customer base with what they would expect from a world-class organization like yours. So let's take a look at some business cases. The first business case is a customer desiring to live chat with your service agent. So their initial entrance into the organization is visiting your support website, clicks on the live chat, hopefully getting accurate and satisfactory response. A customer survey would provide a positive feedback. Next use case is self-service through your website, typing in a question and searching for answer or answers, selects the most relevant one, and hopefully responding yes to confirm that the answer was helpful. Now we would like to show you a demonstration of our integration capabilities. Let me introduce our demonstrator today is Bala. He is SoftClouds founder and CEO, well-known analyst and speaker in the CRM world. He has over 20 years of experience delivering enterprise-sized CRM solutions, has been heavily involved with Oracle, both on the customer advisory board as well as the OpenUI beta release programs, and as I mentioned earlier, a true advisor in the cloud enablement arena.
Thank you, Mike. So hello, everyone. Now we are going to show you how the multi-channel enablement for Siebel customers is pretty easy with Oracle Service Cloud. As you can see my screen, I'm sharing the demo screen of Oracle Service Cloud. Assume that Spaces is the customer who is using Siebel for the call center channel, and they wanted to enable multiple channels other than call center using Oracle Service Cloud. So they deployed Oracle Service Cloud for self-service and chat-related channels. Let's say that, Spaces cars, they manufacture automobile, and they wanted to provide this self-service channel to the customers. And as a customer of Spaces cars, I'm coming to the Spaces help page, and I'm finding, find answers button so I can do my self-service, and I wanted to see what is my tire pressure. So I'm just going to type tire pressure and see if I can find any documents for my question. So I searched for the information, and I got some information about how I can find my tire pressure for my car, and I'm opening the document. These articles are authored inside Oracle Service Cloud, which is knowledge management piece, where I can create, author the documents and deploy to my customers. So I see the document, and exactly this is the information I wanted to look for, and I got the information, and I'm extremely happy, and I got the information. So here, as a Siebel customer, what they achieved was basically they achieved the reduction in call volume, right? So basically, as we all know, as you saw in the presentation that Mike presented a few minutes ago, every call in the U.S. call center, to the U.S. call center, it costs $8 to you. So now, simply by providing a web self-service piece, we are saving, you are saving as a Siebel customer the number of call volume, and this is how you can really reduce the call providing the self-service using Oracle Service Cloud. And it can be done within weeks, not in months or years, as we always used to do that one in Siebel implementations. Okay, now we covered the self-service piece. So let's think that, I have a question to the agent, and I just wanted to see how I can leverage Oracle Service Cloud chat feature in order to enable the chat channel. I come to the same help page, and then here is a button for live chat. I'm going to click the live chat button, and it is going to obviously ask me to identify myself as a customer so that it can see whether the record is available in any of the system that you already have in place. Let's say that I am creating my first name and last name, email address, and I'm going to talk about my loaner card. And I'm going to just submit it, and then that is going to initiate the chat session with Oracle Service Cloud agent. So now I got a response from the agent, and as a customer, I'm going to talk through or chat through with my questions. I'd like to know if I am eligible for loaner car, as I need to drop my car service. So I'm asking my question since I couldn't find that one in my knowledge base, and I'm going to wait for the agent to respond to this question. So as you can see, in phone or call channel, the agents cannot do multitasking, but in the chat channel, the advantage of chat channel is basically the agent can easily multitask, and they can provide support to multiple customers at the same time. That's another reason why you should enable chat for your customer service. Okay, so I'm continuing my conversation with the agent, and it looks like I'm eligible for the free loaner, and I'm going to disconnect my chat session with the customer agent, and I'm going to close it. And as a default functionality in Oracle Service Cloud, it is going to ask me to fill in how the agent performed on the chat session. I'm going to provide my feedback, and I'm going to submit it, and I am done with my chat, and I got the information I wanted. And now, let's say that as a Siebel customer, you are always going to expect the call from the customer, to assist the customer. So next day, the following day or something, let's say that I'm as a customer of Spacious Car, I'm driving and I need to make a call because I cannot chat. So I need to call them to talk about or schedule my service and make sure that my loaner car is available, and I wanted to make sure everything is perfect. So I'm making a call, and as I am making the call, the Siebel agent is, if you have a CTI, it will pop up the record. If not, the Siebel agent is going to identify my my record. For example, as soon as you see that one, here is a Kevin Anderson. Looks like I'm already an existing customer. So the Siebel agent is going to click on my record to see what kind of thing I have in the history, so that before the agent talks with me, and he or she can find out what kind of stickers I already have it in the system, to keep the call duration short. So here he is finding the Kevin Anderson record, and looks like there is an already existing ticket call about the loaner car. And as a Siebel agent, I'm going to see if there any additional information I can find out before I pick up the phone. And here is the chat description. In the detailed description field, I see a complete chat information between the customer and the chat agent that previously happened. So here I can see all the entire chat transcription, and now the agent can intelligently ask the next question instead of starting from the scratch about how are you doing and what do you need and blah, blah, blah. The agent, the call center agent, using the integration piece that is available between Service Cloud and Siebel, they can straight away get into the business and asking about, hey, looks like you have a loaner car scheduled, and are you talking about that one, or do you have any addition or any modification to this, and blah, blah, blah. So in that way, the customer will be thrilled with this kind of an experience, because they don't need to repeat the information multiple times, and the agent is very intelligently knowing all the information and background about the customer, and the agent experience is fantastic within the company, and the customer experience is fantastic for for a company. So it's a win-win for an organization to have a multiple channel and tightly integrate these channels with existing Siebel platform. And that's what we all are talking about in this webinar, how easy it is to enable multiple channels for Siebel customers using Oracle Service Cloud, and how tightly can be integrated in for both agent experience and customer experience. That's all I have for today. Mike, I'm going to give it back to you, the control, and let me know if you have any additional questions.
Thank you, Bala. Great demonstration on the abilities of SoftClouds to integrate Siebel Call Center and Oracle Service Cloud. The key takeaways from that demonstration is that the customer experience is truly centrally shared by the entire service organization. We had talked earlier about the real requirement to have a multi-channel capability for your customers, and that's really not a luxury anymore, it's a requirement. And that the use of Oracle Service Cloud layered on top of Siebel allows you to really continue to invest in a total modern solution. Here's an example of clients that we've done work for. I want to thank everyone for attending, and please feel free to reach out to either myself or Aaron to discuss SoftClouds capabilities further.
This concludes our webinar demo, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have any questions or would like to find out more about SoftClouds and our extensive experience with their hybrid cloud solutions with Oracle CX applications integrated with Oracle's on-premise systems, you can reach us at info@softclouds.com. Please contact us for any live demos, meet our experts, or any questions around integration between Siebel, OKM, OBIEE with Oracle CX applications such as Oracle Service Cloud, Field Service Cloud, Knowledge Advanced, and Oracle Policy Automation. We would love to share our success stories and expertise with real-world implementation of our Siebel multi-channel solution.